The music is so degenerated. The singing in churches is so degenerated. They are using music and singing styles from the movies. That's what they are doing, and using it in churches. And they say we are doing it to glorify God. And they go further and say this as well. They say, we are using this modern music, they call it the contemporary Christian music, CCM. We are using this to attract young people to our churches. You see that? They say we use this music to attract young people to our churches so that we can give them the gospel. So what do you have in churches? You have these rock sessions, right? Rock music. They have a big group of young people, and you have on the stage these musicians and singers who look just like the musicians and singers among the unsaved people. Here you have these guys with long hair, girls with short hair, and all sorts of confusion there, you know. And you have these instruments which can give you a heart attack. And they are playing it so loud that certainly the hearts and minds of those young people are affected. I've been to some of these concerts just out of curiosity to see what happens there as a young Christian. So I've seen that, you know, they play music, the beat is so loud and it goes dead against the way your heart beats. Did you know that? I think it's called the anapestic beat. It goes against the way your heart is fixed by God. There is a certain rhythm to your heartbeat, and that beat that they use in this rock music goes against that. And it is not good for your health. Firstly, it's not good for your physical health. Secondly, it's not good for your spiritual health. So what do you have there? You have these young people jumping and shouting and screaming and shaking their heads and playing this loud music. It looks just like a rock concert of the unsaved people. There's no difference. The only difference is here and there in their singing, they use the name of God and Jesus Christ and things like that. But that sounds more like profanity coming out of their mouths when they are singing that music. When they say Jesus, it doesn't sound like, I know of a name, a beautiful name. You know, that's what we think when we think of Jesus. But when the word Jesus comes out of the mouths of these musicians and singers, it looks like profanity. It sounds like profanity. It's sad but true. That's the condition. And the worst thing is, these people who say we try to attract young people to the church and give them the gospel, they never give them the gospel. And even if they give them the gospel, they don't get saved. You know why? Because your music has made them rebellious against the gospel, against Jesus Christ. How sad that Christians in this apostate Laodicean church age are so blind that they don't see this basic deception of the devil. They fall prey to it and they say music is amoral, you can use any music you like. Alright, it may be rap, it may be rock, it may be heavy metal, it may be anything, as long as you use it for God. Well, you can come up with a lot of arguments against it, but none of them seem to work against them. You know why? Because they enjoy doing what they are doing. And do you know why they enjoy doing what they're doing? Because that kind of music, that kind of an atmosphere, that kind of singing, and all those things appeal to their flesh. It pleases the flesh. That's why they enjoy it so much. That's why they don't want to listen to rational arguments against what they're doing.